Next up is Good Hair, a new documentary featuring Chris Rock. It takes place in barbershops and beauty parlors, and it features a lot of women and a handful of men, some famous and almost all African American, talking about weaves, curls, wigs, and relaxers.
This is a weave right now.
This is a weave. That's my edges and everything.
I have pieces that are
kind of like, you know, like extensions.
Right now I have clips in my hair. I've attached
2 pieces here because I want a little more
fullness.
You might think this topic would make for an esoteric, superficial, or narrow movie, but Good Hair, directed by Jeff Stilson, will make you think again. It's about race, sex, economics, globalization, almost too much for a single movie to take in. In addition, Good Hair features some Michael Moore-style theatrics, as when Rock, noting that most of the hair black Americans buy comes from East Asia and India, tries to peddle some black hair to Los Angeles businesses.
Would you like to buy some black hair? Yeah, we have. I have all sorts of black hair here. Some of this hair is from Cleveland and Cincinnati. This hair is from Detroit.
Well, you might want to take it back.
Chris Rock is engaging and lighthearted, but he's also a serious social critic as well as a comedian. I just wish this movie were a little more pointed and focused, didn't get quite so tangled up in its own enthusiasm. There's a lot of interesting stuff here, but I have to say it's better if you rent it.
No, it's a better film than that, Tony. I think it's 2 films, right? And one of
them's not very good.
One of them's good enough. It's the documentary in Atlanta at the Bronner Brothers Hair Show that's you know, like enjoyable enough in its way, but everything else about this film, I was very surprised at how good an interviewer Rock is, for one thing. And really, what he gets out of actresses like Nia Long, and also on his trip to India, which is not played for laughs, which is dead serious about, you know, where these weaves are coming from and the religious ceremony it's tied up with them. I mean, it really kind of does a very artful job about tying in kind of a global billion-dollar phenomenon that he has a kind of a question or two about.
Well, yeah, I just didn't need the stuff at the hair show. I didn't need to see people cutting hair underwater and doing all these kind of crazy stunts.
Well, you don't need anything done with your hair. You're fine.
Well, I like your weave, by the way.
Thank you.
But anyway, I mean, this movie just does take what seems like a kind of a superficial topic and really does go into it with great depth, talking about the relations between black men and black women, all the money that's spent,
and the
who
scene
controls
in the
business.
Yeah,
the scenes in the barbershop are fantastic.
Terrific. Yeah, and that's the scene, the barbershop scene, where he just goes in and starts talking to black men about this phenomenon of what the hair industry is doing to their culture. I don't know. It's a small point. It starts funny and it gets more and more serious.
But it's also not didactic. I mean, he's making some points about racism, about standards of beauty, about self-image, but he's not preaching it anymore.
No,
he's very good at doing that.
No, I say see it.